Let's get in Mr. Irfan Razack, CMD at Prestige Group. Mr. Razack, happy New Diwali in advance to you, and always a pleasure to speak to you on NDTV Profit. Hiral on this side. Expansion in the region of MMR, that is something which everyone is looking forward to, not only from a prestige perspective, but with the kind of redevelopment projects that are happening as well. What is the plan that you have now when it comes to the MMR region? Because the project that you're looking at is what? 2,000 crores residential in Mumbai. What is the plan?
Good morning and wishing all the viewers a very happy Diwali in advance. Yes, Mumbai, we are focused on in various products. The recent one which we are got the RERA approval for and which we are now launching is the Prestige Garden Trails in Mira Road. And like rightly said, it's a 2,000 crore GDV. We are in the process of finalizing a few more developments in Thane, in Navi, Mumbai, because I believe that's where the volumes can come from and will come from, apart from the luxury business that is happening in the central Mumbai. We currently are doing a lot of luxury projects within the city, and we also have plans like our Prestige Place, which is in Worli. Even that has been, Jijamata Nagar has been fully cleaned up, and the plans also in process, and we are in the process of getting the approvals. So that will be another large one in Mumbai for us. Apart from, like I said, we are looking actively and we are in the verge of finalizing a few developments in Thane and Navi, Mumbai.
Good morning, Irfan sir, and of course the Falcon has actually arrived totally in the Mumbai Metropolitan Region. But moving on to the Q2 numbers, the numbers have been very strong. We're looking at the sales volume number, the pre-sales number, the collections number, all ranging between 47 to 54% odd year-on-year basis growth. Now, of course, we are expecting lumpiness in the third quarter as well as festive season kicks in. So, expecting this trend to continue, Irfan sir? Or you can expect, like there might be certain, delays which is happening because September month itself, the festive season started just last 8 or 9 days which were there. So is it a bit muted demand concerns right now, or we'll see the festive season back and those numbers will also come out good in the third quarter?
I think third quarter numbers also should come out good. Our first launch is the Prestige Garden Trails in Mira Road in Mumbai. And then we do have a very strong launch pipeline for this quarter in Bangalore as well as in Hyderabad. Bangalore, we do have Evergreen at Prestige Raintree Park in Whitefield. Then we have the Prestige Marigold, which is a plotted development again, which will come in the latter part of the quarter. And then we have two components of our Prestige City, Sarjapur, Bangalore, which is the Eaton Park and which is Prestige Fernvale. So there's a big amount of development where the approvals are almost done or on the verge of getting them in hand, and the RERA also should come this quarter. So I believe it is going to be quite a large supply pipeline that we'll have. Bangalore, even Hyderabad, we've got the Prestige Golden Grove. Even that is also a pretty large development, 9 million square feet. And even that also will give us numbers. So all these sum total will be pretty large. And I believe third and fourth quarter should be pretty strong.
If third and fourth quarter is going to be strong, and if you've achieved 73% of your pre-sales guidance in first half of FY26, what would that actually mean for your full year guidance? By how much should investors look out for from a bump up perspective now?
I don't want to commit any number. We started the year with that 25,000, and as you know, that we are going to surpass that pretty easily. So we'll see how it pans out, and we'll celebrate the year when it ends in a good number. I hope so.
To add to that, what is the collection and completion trend looking like? Because the moment your collection trend is strong, it does not only talk about the way business is panning out, but also in terms of the way the funds in the hands of the people are panning out. And that gives you a trajectory of both the sides. What is the scenario that you're seeing?
See, cash flows are very important in any business. I'm very happy that we have managed to do collections of 4,000 crores plus in the last two quarters. That is, for the half year, we've done more than 8,000 crores. And I think this trend will continue because of the new launches and because of the deliveries that are getting ready. And you see, most important thing is that for us at Prestige, delivery is the key, because you can keep launching, you can keep selling, and then ultimately we have to deliver to the customer as promised within that timeline. And that is where the teams work very hard to see that the timelines are met and deliveries do happen. And of course, we are in a rare regime where there is no leeway for any slip-ups. A very large development, that is the Prestige City in Bangalore and Sarjapur, that deliveries have already started. And many other projects are across the country are under delivery. Mumbai, for that matter, and Bangalore, some we've delivered in Hyderabad. So this is a continuous process, and we have to really be at it and not take the eye off the ball in cricket language.
Irfan, so there's a growing trend coming in tier 2, tier 3 cities as well regarding the plots, the plotted regions. You know, we have heard about, you know, large players going in Indore, Surat, Ahmedabad, and over here also I saw the plot number, the average realization, that's up almost 43% on a year-on-year basis. Now, how does this trend pan out? We of course talk about residential flats staying in tier 1 cities, but the plotted developments which are happening, that is where, you know, there's a big money lying in, and people generally make bungalows or even a, you know, big land parcel. So which trend, you know, is more picking up here in this segment, you know, tier 3, tier 4 and tier 1, if you could just break it down for both?
Even in city like Bangalore, we've just done 3 plotted developments and they just run off the shelf. There is a certain now trend, and I think that's the flavor of the season, where people are quite keen to pick up plots, and instead of staying in a apartment complex, they would like to have a small home of their own, which has its own boundaries. And that trend is quite, it's caught on very well. And we've done that in Hyderabad. We are doing that in Bangalore. We are exploring to see whether any such land is available for us in Chennai. Of course, it has to be in the outskirts. It cannot be within the heart of the city. But I think there's a good demand for it. And apart from people wanting to building their own house, there is also a trend to say let invest in a plot for long term. So that is a good trend, and what the customer does get is gets all the facilities, gets the infrastructure, the amenities are done well, so they get a good environment where they can build a home for themselves.
Interesting. Mr. Razack, I think 2 questions that everyone is watching out for. One, when MMR is so hot right now, Navi Mumbai cannot be missed out, right? So your launches in terms of Navi Mumbai, and what is the kind of price uptick that you're seeing over there already because of the new airport that is in focus? And 2, hospitality business IPO on the cards. When should one watch out for?
Yeah, I mean, Navi Mumbai, as I said, we are looking at Thane and Navi Mumbai aggressively, and we will be tying up something very soon. And of course, the hospitality segment is really doing well. And I think it's work in progress. It's regulatory, investors, and then we are hitting into the festive season. So I think that also should be done and dusted very soon. A lot of effort has been put up by the teams, and I don't see it getting prolonged for too long. And even that should be behind us very soon.
Okay, lots to watch out for. Thank you, Mr. Razack, so much for joining us on the show on NDTV Profit. Looking forward to many more chats like this in person as well. So that's the management of Prestige Estates with their expansion plans in the MMR region, and a little commentary when it comes to the hospitality business, which the IPO is in the works.